Welcome to My Tai Gaming, and this is December 8th, day 2 of our War in the Pacific Admirals Edition playthrough. Alright, let's see how this thing goes. Kota Baru, doing some bombardment. What else is going to happen? I don't remember sending destroyers down there. And a tanker. What? I screwed something up. Alright, looks like they're attacking my sub. No hits, no damage. Another one. Same result. I wonder how I misclicked. Alright, we're invading Mankin and the Gilberts. Took some casualties. Loading Kota Baru. Unloading some more. Allies took some casualties. His anti-sub crew is going overtime. They're going to run out of depth charges on me. If you're enjoying any of this, comment, leave, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Spread it to other people. Just getting going here. We got some fighters hacking. I probably should pull that mission away. All right, we're attacking Clark Field. Hopefully our zeros are enough to get through. Looks like they were. Some attacking, trying to destroy a few more aircraft. Looks like we lost 4 and they lost 5. Nope, they lost 3. Right, Georgetown. Nobody flew cap against us. We only damaged 2 aircraft though. All right. Took out, 2 more Sallies. We destroyed 2 aircraft though, so that's good. The zeros did a little bit better. All right, clearing the Wuchang area. 15 casualties and getting ready to attack Hong Kong. Lost a plane. All right, they have evacuated, and I can see that now. All the ships out of Hong Kong. Wonder, and he's pulling. Looks like pulling out of Singapore, up the Straits of Malacca too. Get that shut down. May move some Bettys over to Malaya. If I've got the personnel to do it. He's bombing Chang. Okay, so that gives me an idea that, he's probably going to go after Chang. Not a huge loss for me at this point. Doing some work here. Let's see if they... 3 destroyed. Yeah, I should take them off that mission. Getting the worst of the air war right now. Kido Butai is going to bombard Midway and then Wake, Truck. And I'm going to rush him into the SRA to help with those landings. I'm not too worried. I will take Rabaul. Not going after Port Moresby yet. I think I can coordinate that well enough with the battleship fleet to get the job done. All right. Down to land combats. All right, trying to clear the area here. All right, force them to fall back. I think all these troops are going to withdraw, and I just noticed he looks like he's pulling out of Loyang and Qingchao, which is interesting because in this version of the game, there is no road connections because of the Yellow River flooding in 39. Nothing really had been repaired because of the war. So I can't actually do the usual encircling tactic. So I wonder if he's pulling back to make the fight tougher on Nanyang up to Xi'an, or if he's going to. It looks like he's heading towards Nanyang. What if he's going to try for Shenyang and Hankow? Be interesting to see what he does. Looks like he's already more active in China than any of my other opponents have been. 1,000 casualties. All right, let's see if we can take Kota Baru. We did. The third base force surrenders. 245 Japanese casualties for 2,500 Allied casualties. Nanking, there's no enemy opposing us. All right, we've got paratroopers in Loan in the Philippines. It should be a pre-2. Making, oh yeah, and Itbayat Island, north of Bataan. Paratroopers and a pre. So this should make this makes our landings unopposed. Hopefully, we lose less troops when those landings do happen. Takau's expanded fortifications to size 1. Do we have any reinforcements coming? I don't think so this early. No. All right, so that was December 8th. Got all my fleets. So I am concentrating my navy at Hiroshima Cure. Doing a lot of turning smaller AKLs into patrol boats and minefield tenders. Do a quick check on Keto. All right. So it looks like we've got another, say, 2 days. We'll hit Midway. And then probably 2 more days we'll hit Wake. Do some stop at Truck, refuel, and then head straight into this area, the Banda Sea, the Java Sea, and the South China Sea. Let's see what we can see here. All right, we've got transports. There's an AP heading out of Singapore. He's still got 17 units, 17,000 troops there. All right, not seeing. So I do have motor torpedo boat. We have an invasion force heading to Miri. These guys will back up Singora, Patani. I think it's, yeah. Oh, and Signora and Kota Baru. This guy's meeting my force that's heading to Jesselton. This one's heading towards Brunei. So I'm going for these 2 bases and Jesselton over here fairly quickly. This guy's returning from Kota Baru. This guy is heading towards Patani. This guy I created and doesn't have anybody loading up yet. Oh, so that was his destroyers coming back from Force Z. What do we see here? All right, he's pulling south. So it looks like he's going to try and hole up his army at Singapore without me destroying them piecemeal, as was done historically. They tried to defend the entire Malay Peninsula, and the Japanese basically just kept overrunning them all the way down. So by the time they got to Singapore, there was very little troops left. Little does he may know or not know that I have 6 or 7 divisions slated to head to Singapore. We got some sub chasers, some AKs. Looks like he's moving forces out of Manila. He may be backing himself into Bataan. Yeah, he's pulling back. So he's pulling back all his ground forces on Luzon, either to Clark Field or to Bataan, which is fine. If I bottle him up in Bataan, the Bataan Peninsula, all the better. I'm just going to let him sit there and starve. It could take 6 months. Doesn't matter. That is not a priority or hurry for me. So he's got a bunch of transports moving around. Nothing to be very concerned. Let's see. Did we spot? So we know his carriers are out here somewhere. Doesn't look like we've spotted anything So that's the situation on going into December 9th. Yeah, all we see out of Pearl is, I think that's all destroyers. Doesn't look like he's pulling much out of Pearl yet. Probably wondering where my carrier went. Like, no, he's still got eyes on it. He's still got eyes on Kido Butai. Okay. Can't really attack it. At this point in the war, there's simply too many aircraft on Kido Butai. Because he would be attacking with one carrier, maybe two, and they'd probably be uncoordinated attacks. All right. So we're still planning. We've got the invasion forces heading to Naga, Apri, Loyang, I think Vian also. We've got invasion forces heading to Davao, Jesselton, Brunei, Miri, and then more heading to Signora and Kota Baru. We've got large forces heading to Hong Kong. We're setting up a drive to Chui Sen, clearing out the forces around Wuchang, trying to push them back to Changsha. If he's going to pull out of these two, I think all the better. Nanyang would be harder to encircle. Not impossible to encircle, though. Just looking at the road network, because it gets thin. And it is this. I think this corridor right here, not having any road or rail connection, makes this pretty interesting, because it does really divide the north and the south fields of play. And I need to take Qingchao to open up at least the road corridor, and really Loyang. Although, either way, I've got to march either from, I've got to march from Anyang to Qingchao or Kaoping to Loyang and then down to Qingchao. But the road seems stronger to Loyang. So probably my transfer point is going to be Kaoping to Loyang to Qingchao. I think that the strength of the road alone should help get me on that rail line. Yeah. So that's the state of the game. Continue to follow. I'll try and do these daily updates. Once we get into the slower parts of the war, they may end up being a little bit more infrequent or grouping several days together. But for now, we'll do it day by day. Just give you a brief update. I guess I can do some industry. Show you guys. So all the manpower repairs off. Have not started expanding high industry. Not going to expand any light industry, refineries, or oil. Armaments. We turned some off at Tokyo, Fuyukoya, and Kanazawa. Vehicles we expanded across the board. Engines. So by type, we took off some of the older models. Leaving the turbojets and the Toko rocket just in case. We're not going to make it to 46, but if I need them for something, I can switch them. That's the engines. The air, obviously increase zero production, K production. Kind of production across the board. Got 3 lines of Oscars, because we need to get those out in the field quickly, the 1Cs. Let's see here. Set off R&D air. So we're going AM63 and the AM62 in Roofy. We're going to advance all of those, going for the A6M5 line. That's probably where I'm going to stop the zeros and hope that this SAM line can pick up. That's where I'd like to be. And kind of doing the same thing. We're trying to advance the production as quickly as possible, keeping mindfulness of our supply issue. The naval shipyards, I did a bunch of expanding there. I would like to produce the Shinano. I do have it paused momentarily. Merchant shipyards, we did turn some off. We're gathering 408 in a day right now. So about half our production shut off. Repair shipyard, I'm growing the one in Tokyo. I may, after that, grow the one in Hiroshima Cure, probably double that size to 200. Hiroshima is going to be the Cure Naval Base, and the city of Hiroshima are going to be my main transfer point, shipping lines, everything. So that's going to be my main base. Just take a quick look at ship availability. So see what I've done here. We halted the Shinano, accelerated Unryu, Amagi, and Katsurage. Once those naval shipyards expand, then we hopefully can speed up a few more of these. Let's do an ETA here. So right now, those are all August of 44. Hopefully we get those closer to 40, early 44. Yeah, and maybe unhalt the Shinano and maybe get some of these 45 carriers pushing forward. All right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.